Yo, good morning. Couldn't even open my eyes properly, but I have check-in. So we're going in the 7th week of prep. You will see a live check-in today. Hope you enjoy it. Why check-in is difficult to pose, especially vacuums. First of all, for me, and I think the majority of the people, when you pose faster, you can feel shit. Like, it's really hard to contract your muscle, it's really hard to feel your muscles, and that make posing even harder, because when you pose you want to feel your muscles, and so you feel dehydrated. You hear me when I speak like I'm dehydrated a lot, and you're still trying to pose correct, to hit the poses as they should be, to send them to your coach. So yeah, that's one of the hardest things, especially for me. A lot of people will agree with this. But yeah, now let's drink some water, register the check-in and send the pictures. After that, I will do vacuums, I will do meditation. See you in a little bit. Just finished with everything. Vacuums, meditation, send the check-in, and everything has been marked out. Now I'm going to cook to have the first meal, but something that I wanted to say is life is not always easy. Like you can see from social media or from the vlogs that I'm doing, that we are all day happy and we are with a smile on our face. But at the same time, like the whole journey and the whole minus 26 degrees, like we were driving in a fucking snowstorm. We came to a whole different country without knowing anyone, and that's not always easy. And when I was meditating, I was reflecting slightly of what happened and from where I started and where I reached. And without even realizing, we don't understand the steps that we're doing forward. And we're always reflecting the past or saying that, oh, I need to do more. If we start the whole experience from the moment we left Cyprus, like we arrived in US and when we arrived we didn't had the keys to go in the house because the keys was in the house. We didn't had 4G, Wi-Fi or anything, so we couldn't get in the house. And we came here with 6 bags of 32 kg stuff, clothes, my camera, my tripod, some electronic devices like our laptops, and we didn't knew anyone. And we just arrived here, we were out of the door, and we were like, fuck, how are we going to get in? We didn't knew like which one was our apartment because everything was the same. And I was asking around for someone to hotspot me so I can get in the apartment. We went to do a plan with T-Mobile because it was closer to our house at the moment. Then we had an issue with the first car that we bought. Then issues with cards, issues with the lawyers, issues with a lot of things, and we managed to put through. As I said, we fucking came here. They told me there will be snow, but it's different to have snow and different to have minus 26 degrees. And we wasn't expecting any of this. And like how I'm seeing, especially myself, is how I grew through these struggles, through these experiences, and you're becoming stronger. And I am reflecting back and I'm thinking of things that happened in the past, and I'm like, bro, that was fucking nothing compared to the things that you're living and you're experiencing in the future. And I know I will experience more. So yeah, those are my thoughts like this morning, and I'm really glad and I'm really happy of where I reach, and I know like this is just the fucking beginning. So some changes will happen for everything that I'm doing, and I'm trying to make them work, but we're in the process and some major changes will come. And I'm really excited, glad. I'm a little scared as well, because you always don't know the path that you're following, but at the same time, you need to be scared because you know you're human. So yeah, thank you for listening for this monologue. Now I am prepping meal number 1. I have a client call at 10, which is in 30 minutes. Fuck. And then I have 2 more calls at 11, 12. One posing calls, which you will be with me and you will see me posing. And then continue with the rest of the list. Peace out. Now we have now we'll do posing. I'm waiting for the call with John in the posing university. We'll do some rounds of posing practice, and I will leave you in the background to record this to see the practice that I'm doing. This practice I'm doing it currently at 4 times per week, but we will increase the time that I'm doing it. we're done. Today was only 4 rounds, or 5. I think it was 4. A little bit tired. So see you in a little bit. So now I have the poser games is going on. So we will see how that goes as well. So, time for my routine.
Next up, Minas. Thank you so much. No worries, Mama. You ready, Mil?
Yes.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Minas. Whoa, that was saucy, bro. That was saucy. That's the best routine you've done, no, 100%.
100%.
Thank you.
100%. And you know what? I'm just getting ahead on the comments. I love the fact that you didn't. It's like you didn't try and keep up with the beat.
Yeah, I was going more slow on the beat, like to hit the beats that I know that I can adjust to and like execute the perfect of the pose.
It made it way better, way better. Because I felt like I wasn't being rushed through the routine. I felt you as like confident to pose slowly and just, yeah, awesome.
Thank you.
Go on, Emil. We'll just keep the same format.
Yeah, I'm just.
Well, I'll go. I'll keep going if you.
No, I'll go. I got my numbers done. It's okay. It's just first of all, Minas is fucking great routine. Obviously, also good song choice. I like the song choice, even though in the end it was a bit too cinematic for me, but I don't care. No, it was dope. It was dope. What I really enjoyed about this routine is the way you build up tension throughout it all. And however, what I also really disliked about the routine is that I kind of felt like that tension was lost at the end without a resolution, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like thinking, what should I give you on the X Factor? Because I liked the tension so much, but then you lost it, so, you know. But anyways, flow was really good, man. Really nice flow. Moved very smoothly. Obviously, you lost a bit of balance at one of the moves, but you know that's okay. Or actually, it's not okay because you can film it a million times, and you can film it as well without the balance fit, but it's okay. Execution. So for flow, I gave you a 4. I'm sorry. Execution, I gave you a 4 as well because I think that practically not every pose was perfect, but the things that were not perfect were like nitpicky stuff. Like, for example, in the low 3/4 poses, you had the you didn't put your foot flat, which I was disappointed in. Stuff like that. It's just tiny nitpicky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can also still push the lats forward more in certain moves, but I think it's just nitpicky stuff which is very high level to nail in everything in a routine like this, because it wasn't an easy routine to do. All right, so that's really good. Transitions, I gave you 3.5. I wanted to give you a 4, but mainly because you lost balance. And I also saw sometimes that you transition very beautifully, but you see that what I would like to see to bring this to like a 5 pretty much is that you start transitioning with moving your center of gravity. So right now you do a perfect transition, but it doesn't hit as well because it's not like a chain of events pretty much, right? Let me turn on the audio like this. So what I would like to see is that, for example, you decide, all right, I'm going to move, and the first thing that's going to move are your hips, and the rest is going to follow behind it, and it feels like a shockwave, pretty much like bam, 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 bam. And that's going to add a lot of spice to your transitions because your transitions are really good right now. Okay. Timing, I gave you a 4 because it was really good, but I felt that once it became super epic, you didn't become as epic as the music. All right. And X Factor, I gave you 3.5 for the same reason, pretty much. So I love the tension in the beginning. In the beginning, I was like, oh, maybe I'm going to give this guy like a 4.5 for X Factor. But then I kind of felt that tension fading away rather than building up to a resolution that then captured me. Okay, so that's it. That's my feedback. But good job and fucking good routine. Like your best routine I've ever seen. Really nice. Great idea. Great songs.
Thank you.
Awesome.
So, Minas, for scores, I'll just say straight away. I actually gave you exactly the same as Emil, but half a point up on everything.
Okay.
So I gave you a 4.5 for flow, 4 for transitions, a 4.5 for execution and timing, and then a 4 for X Factor. So the half points down are in the same places of Emil. Transition, because she stumbled maybe 2, maybe 3 times, little stumbles, which we have to take into account if we're sort of if we're saying 5 is perfect. It's just picking things up. Honestly, everything. I just want to be positive, to be honest, because I actually feel like I give you a lot of shit, mate. I feel like I give you a hard time, but it's only because I know how good you are and can be. So everything Emil says is right. They're the things you need to work on. But I just want to praise you for doing like really awesome work, man. Because you actually like listen and take away everything that we're saying, and you're actually doing it. Like there was a lot more variety in your poses, which was the biggest one I asked for in the last posing games. I was like, you have a lack of variety in your poses, and you definitely improved on that this time. You did execute your poses a lot better. There's still a little bit of room for improvement. Rear lat spread, you tend to still not fully lock in. But everything we asked for, man, like I said, with what I already said with the beat of the music, you didn't rush your posing to keep up with the beat of the music. You kind of paced the song at your own pace, and it worked really well. And I feel like you made much more of an impact at big parts of the song with simple stuff. There was a part when the song went boom, and you just went boom into a nice rear crucifix. And on stage, I know that would look really nice. Because you don't always have to do something crazy at a big moment in the song for it to be impactful. Sometimes it could just be an arm movement, like, or a fucking head movement, and people go, "Oh."
Yeah.
Like Emil, you know what I mean. Sometimes
that's when you hear the crowd go. Like,
yeah, like you could like just move your head, boom, and it worked. So yeah, I've got nothing but good stuff to say. I think you know what you need to continue working on, and Emil already said it. So well done.
Yeah, I will want Emil to explain me a little bit more. Like, I will send you a message after the call about
that's cool,
the chain, like, to explain me a little bit more.
A bit more body into it. I know what he means.
Yeah, like weight into the.
Okay.
You need to feel the weight into the transition. But message me, Minas. I'll give you a long voice memo.
Thank you. Thank you.
All good, bro.
All right, Jeff.
The rest goes, and then we'll see what happens. But the feedback was good. Like, I'm doing this to improve more. So, yeah. The princess woke up. Now she has night shifts. Yeah, she has night shifts now. So she comes back home at 7. Then she sleeps and wake up at 1 or 2 in the afternoon. That's what she can do right now. How do you feel with the night shifts? Is it good?
Bit tired, disoriented, but it's fine.
It's fine. I just ate my pre-workout meal. Now I will drink my pre-workout shake. And I will prep my intra-workout shake and get ready for the gym. I will get ready for the gym, she will get ready for work. Yo, time for workout. You will see legs again, but I mean, that's a good training to see. So now, again, lying leg curl. Then I have adductors, calf raises, squats, leg press, leg extension, and glute ham. Let's start the workout. I'm off the detox now, so I'm able to hear music with the lyrics now. And oh boy, I missed it so fucking much. Done from training. Now we're going for cardio and then home for post-workout meal. I have still 2 meals and it's 8, so it will be a late night again, but that's fine. From tomorrow back to routine. And I have some more steps to get done. See you back at home. And that was the training. Steps are done. Cardio is done. The whole day is done. I was still working at 12:15 and I need to wake up at 6 the past few days. Like, I used the past few days that Clio is at work to focus and do more work. The past few days I fucked my schedule up because I don't know when to stop and I lose the track of time. I need to take my night supplements and go straight to bed. So, good night. Thank you for watching.